Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne, and this is Daily Rambles. Today we're doing Season 1, Episode 18 of Avatar The Last Airbender, called The Waterbending Master. So we start off with Team Avatar got captured by the Water Tribe because they were just going around aimlessly at the North Pole and can't find anything. So they get taken, or I guess escorted into the actual I call it a big city because it's actually pretty cool. They have like sidewalks, they have ice and all this other stuff, and they have this big lock chamber with like the water. That was pretty cool. And then we cut to where Zhao is recruiting a bunch of people for his take on the North Pole, and has like a war room meeting. And it's recruiting everybody. Then we cut back to the Northern Air Temple. Sorry, it was a little blurry for a second. And they have like a big extravagant feast, or as Sokka said later, a picnic. That's not a picnic to me. That is a freaking feast. And they put on like a water show. And Master Paku was in charge of that, and he'll be teaching Aang waterbending. And also we have Sokka crushing super hard on UA. And then we cut to where Zhao is trying to recruit. Oh, he did recruit all of Zuko's crew for the invasion force. I'm trying to think today, it's not working. Okay, then we have Sokka's being flirty with Yue and asks if they can do an activity together. So he's like, "Let me." She's like, "Okay, sure." And then we go back to Zhao personally talks to Zuko and telling him about like, "Hey, I'm taking all your men," and everything. And then he sees those swords that the Blue Spirit had, and then he gets very pissed off about it. And of course, Zuko's not really that great of a liar, saying, "Oh, they're just antiques, they're for decoration." And so he's like, "Well, they'll be getting what they deserve, so I'm not worried about it." And then we cut to where Paku. So basically, Aang said to Paku, like, "I want to bring my friend for water bending training." And so when Katara and him show up sunrise, which is stupid early, Paku will not teach her because it's forbidden for the Northern Water Tribe to teach girls to waterbend. They only have like a healing class that they can take, and they are both not happy about that. But Katara's like, "Look, you need to train, so just do it, and I'll go to the healing class." Then we cut to where Sokka and Yue talk some more while she's on the boat and he's walking, and they talk about where they're going to meet to do an activity, which was kind of funny to me. And so then he falls in the water, and he's like, "Okay, great, see you later tonight." Then we cut to where Zhao hires the pirates to get rid of Prince Zuko. And then we cut to where Katara is in training healing session time. And it's basically only like little girls and the teacher, and that was basically it. It was like no one really her age, so she felt kind of, I think she felt like a little bit embarrassed by it. But after the lesson, she said like the teacher said to her like, "Who's your betrothed?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm not ready for that. This was my mom's, and then my grandma's before her." And she said, I should have seen it before. You're spitting image of Kala, which is Grand. And she was born in the Northern Water Tribe, and she left after she was betrothed to someone. And so that was pretty cool. Little tidbit right there. And then also that the teacher and Grand were friends, and she never figured out why she left. Then we have Aang training, and he's not doing that good. Like that, he's not doing good because Paku likes to kind of mock his students a little bit, which I'm not really here for. But I was like, okay. Then we cut to where Iroh and Zuko talk, and Iroh asks if he wants to go for a walk, and Zuko's like, "Of course not." And so I release him alone. Then the pirates come aboard and put up the jelly, and they do make a noise. So Zuko was like inspecting to see what happened, and he gets up to the upper deck and sees the bird and realizes pirates, and then it goes boom. And so he's supposedly gone. I was like, what? Then we cut to where Sokka and Yue meet at the little bridge thing, and it's nighttime, and he carved her a fish that kind of looked like a bear. He wasn't really good. He made it himself though. But then Yue was very distant and said, "I can't do this," and she runs off crying. And Sokka, of course, gets mad and throws it in the water. And then we cut to where the gang meet back up at their I don't know, their place that they're staying at, which is very nice looking. And they talk about like how pissed off they were that Paku wasn't teaching Katara, and Katara had to take healing lessons, and that Sokka's having girl problems. And then Sokka says, "Why don't you teach Katara about waterbending after the lessons?" And so they do that, but then Paku saw that and interfered and said that I will no longer teach her at all. Then we cut to where Katara and Aang and Sokka, they talk to, I guess, the tribe leader, which is Yue's dad. And he's like, maybe if Katara apologizes to Paku, then he will teach Katara. And so Paku's like a waiting little girl, and she's had it. She got very, very upset to the point to, was it like in a pilot episode, like the very first episode, where she was cracking the ice out of so much anger. It's like, "I'll meet you outside. You want to fight me, old man?" And at first he wasn't going to fight her. He did come outside, but then she water whipped him, and she said, "Oh, you want to go? We're gonna go." And that was probably one of the best action scenes out of the first season so far. I really enjoyed it. But Katara did lose, but then he knows that the necklace came off, and then he picked it up. And he was the one that gave Kala or Gran the necklace, and she didn't like him, so she left and went to the Southern Water Tribe. And she's like, didn't want to conform to your stupid rules. Okay, and then we cut to where Iroh is talking to Zhao over tea, and he's like, "I know exactly who did it, and it was the pirates." And so he will join Admiral Zhao on his mission. And we also found out that Zuko's still alive, and he's posing as a guard until they can get to the Northern Water Tribe, and then he can get the Avatar. And so that kind of shocked me. I was like, "Oh, he's still alive. Okay, great." And then Sokka and Yue talk some more, and he's like, "I don't want anything," and she's just super sad just because she's also betrothed. And then she also kisses Sokka, and then she kind of runs off crying some more. And that lets Sokka kind of confused, but also kind of happy, but also mostly confused. But anyway, then we found out that Paku will actually train Katara because she showed up for class the next day, and I was like, I'm so excited for her that she gets to actually learn waterbending. And then we cut to where the Fire Navy is gearing up for its invasion plan, and it's a lot of ships. And that was in the episode. Really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I love how Katara takes no crap whatsoever, and it was overall just a really good episode, full of action and twists and turns. And I just overall really enjoyed it a lot. It was so good, and props to Katara, man. She is so good. Anyway, really good episode. I loved it. I'll see y'all in my next video. Comment down below if you want to see other shows. Just let me know down below in the comment section what you think of this video or the episode in general. And don't forget to subscribe because it does help out the channel a lot. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.